Okay, and welcome to, I believe this is Rhino Ramps International episode 38. A couple of you have asked me, where's this carburetor you keep talking about? Okay, well, short and long answer, I'm working on it. Now, I want to stress again, I don't receive any ad money from anybody. I doubt very much I ever shall, but car-part.com is when you want to use part is this place to go. And I filled in my information here, and I did a search. And when you're doing things like this, you know, I wanted to walk you through this because this is not trivial. How do we know which one we want? And the answer is, I don't know. And frequently, you don't know. I mean, if it's a GM H letter, you know, anyway. So I suspect that Hair Cougar is actually a California emissions model, but because it has an air pump, and originally Hair Cougar is from Montana. But I don't know. So I'm going with the 8-cylinder, 400 cubic inch, the Cleveland Federal. And when I went to the next page, which I'm not going to show because it shows individual businesses, and that might be a little bit sticky if I show that on my channel, I found a part, and it was about 430 miles away. And when I went to the web page doesn't exist anymore. And I tried to call the number. They didn't answer. But hey, I am working on it, and Lord willing, we're going to get there. Okay. This isn't just a first for me. This might be a first ever. We're going to Classic Car Roll-In at Mineral Springs Brewery. Well, looks like I'm early. There's nothing here. I want to stress again that I don't get any, benefits or whatever, royalty payments, whatever, from anybody, but Mineral Springs Brewery is really cool. Yep, I'm prepared for time outside in Alaska. Positively reek of both sunscreen and insect repellent. Okay, hopefully see you guys soon when this gets going here. Okay, so here we are. We're inside MSB. It's actually a refurbished old garage, which I find amazing. And when it's really hot, they open the doors. And this here is Bill, the owner.
Hello, one of the owners.
One of the owners, okay. Okay, and he let me in 45 minutes before he opened, which was really cool. Here we go. We're rolling in now. Pretty as this one is, it's got rod knock long now. I didn't know Honda made a convertible. I thought this was a BMW from inside here. Here's Hair Cougar in all his, in quotes, glory. I think this is a CUDA. Oh, wow. This is one of these Fords with the bed. I forget what these were called. Oh, and the GT, no less. Car shows, no Ford family. Oh wow.
Hey kids!
Deuce Coupe, but I'm not sure. Now, funny story about the Deuce Coupe. Revved up like a deuce, another running in the night. Because ironically, they were cheap, and that's where they were used. Now you can't touch one for less than $70,000. I think that's a Bel Air. Oh. I would call this an Oldsmobile from the other side. That's not right. It's a Chevrolet. Here's no Bonneville I missed. Well, because it wasn't here yet. Here's a cammed out old Galaxy. You ought to hear this thing run, man. The reason people put high lift cams on cars, by the way, is because most cars are designed to run most efficiently at 2200 RPM. Just a little bit above when they enter what's called the power band, which is determined by how fast the fuel and air mixture travel in the engine. So when they cam these, they become more efficient at higher speeds, RPM. Dryer hose optional. I think that's a Bel Air, but I'm not sure. Star Chief. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. 1976. Yeah, that's why I thought this is a new vet. This is a Chevrolet ZL1, whatever that is. Here is a Shelby GT500. I believe this is actually a remake. And unfortunately, the 500 doesn't mean 500 cubic inches. This is a Caprice. I used to have a Caprice Classic. Last year they were owned. Nowhere near as nice as this. Caddy. There's a hopped up Chevrolet something or other. Oh, Super Sport. Here's a Chevelle, which I'm notoriously bad at guessing their engine sizes. I think that's another Bel Air. Here comes a 66 Nova. That one's easy because of the license plate. Chrysler Crossfire. Chrysler, oh boy, I'm not sure. Windsor Deluxe. Datsun 2000. That's the first one of those I've ever seen. Another Bel Air. And unfortunately, we're getting into modern cars here. Here's an old MG. This one too, because it wasn't here yet. People used to drop 287s into these things and they'd go like mad till they hit the first telephone pole. This one's got the original motor though. Okay. Thought we'd film putting Hair Cougar into the garage. We've never never done that one before. Yeah. Don't think the Empire had Wookiees in mind when they made her Chewie. Gotta be Marcia. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I think this is the end, going to be the end of, I think, episode 38. And I think this is the worst work I've ever done. We'll see if you guys like it. Okay, keep it between the ditches, everyone.